Time and tide, they say, wait for no man, and it is also said that time is money and that any time lost cannot be regained. In Nigeria today, there is hardly regard for time in the conduct of activities. For example, at a recent book launch in Asaba, whose time of commencement was 11 a.m., the organizers were not ready as at 12:30 p.m. Neither was there any guest for the event. The situation was so pathetic that the event meant to start at 11 a.m. kicked off at 2:20 p.m. with a handful of guests. One may be tempted to wonder whether it was because it was not a political gathering, due to the fact that people hardly attend events where literary works are showcased. In some churches today, intending couples are told to deposit money few days to their wedding as a way to force them to keep to the time of the event. The situation is so bad that many events start late unless on rare occasions. Some guests at the book launch have this to say about the Nigerian time syndrome.
It's very like African time, because if they schedule a meeting in the village, if they schedule like clearing of village part, in the morning, everybody knows that by 7:30, work has started. And we match that. So this mentality of African culture, I don't know how it came by, but it's very, very bad.
It's culture, basically. I mean, more like it's unwritten, but somehow it has eaten deep into our system, especially our thinking. When you're planning an event in Nigeria, basically you want to give a 3-hour gap. Say your event is supposed to be for 11. What the organizers in the Nigerian context, or in some cases now, especially when it's a social event, not more like an official or a corporate event for an organization. So what happens there is that people just think, okay, I'm not going to be the first person to come. Okay, let's give some 3 hours or some 4 hours. I will join them along the line.
Respondents advocated need for agencies in charge of orientation to champion the campaign against poor management of time.
Actually, when you look at time, I think I was small, and I used to hear my parents and elderly people talk about time as being precious in life. Time is money. Time is everything. That whatever thing that you do, in consideration, you must put in time.
Once, when you are going to do a book launch, you don't expect a crowd. How many people read in this country? And you want to do a book launch and you think the thing will be as full as a church? No, unless you're going to do miracles there. Once, when you are going to do a book launch, you don't expect a crowd. How many people read in this country? And you want to do a book launch and you think the thing will be as full as a church? No, unless you're going to do miracles there.
Statistically, billions of naira have been lost in both public and private sectors as a result of the societal malady. It is important that top government officials and every Nigerian embrace regard for time in the conduct of activities as obtainable in developed countries. Another way to correct the anomaly is for stakeholders in the education sector to include value for time in school curriculum to better address the challenge of time management.
When we talk about challenges bedeviling Nigeria, I think one of the problems is time. Because an event slated for 11, here we are, it's already 1 p.m. The organizers are not ready, neither are the guests here. I think something should be done urgently, because if something is not done urgently, I think with time, it will not only affect this generation, it will affect generations to come. For Delta TV News, Ejime, Udueme, reporting.
To read these books because they are worth reading. You got us? Thank you.